right, so Coisy versus Cleave about to be underway here. Now, Coisy also has a $100 bounty on his head. Somebody who wished to remain anonymous has put up a whole stack to give out to whoever can defeat Coisy. Coisy is one of the most talented competitors that we have coming through the Nightmare series. So $50 to whoever sends him into the losers bracket, and another $50 for anybody that can send him home. Coisy, however, I'm sure is looking to make sure that nobody claims that bounty, because Coisy is looking to make his way into the finale. There's one spot remaining in our $1,000 finale, and Coisy wants it for himself.
Yeah, Coisy's actually got a few people that they've got to go through in order to claim that spot. One of them is King Gambler, and no easy competitor at all. Oh, but Cleave starting off pretty good, getting that tick grab. Oh, very nice. There we go. Cleave solidifying even more damage, not getting the ender right there with the lumbar check, but getting Coisy already past the 50 health mark. But the blood boil is going to come in, and now Coisy's going to put the buff on. A little bit of health back. Another blood boil. Oh, and the flawless block. Very nice, Cleave. Oh, he tried to get that back one out to get that restand and possibly into the fatal blow. Oh no, Cleave was just standing there. I don't know what happened right there, but he was looking solid. Ooh, the YOLO Kano ball coming in, and the aura is gonna take the last bit of health from Cleave. Unfortunately, doing enough damage to take him down in that first round.
Ooh, nice flawless block though from Cleave there, and Coisy is playing as Hemorrhage, right? So he's got the blood boil, no parry. The parry is a really good counter-actor to the flawless block apps that Skarlet possesses. In fact, today, I, for the first time, was able to consistently and regularly flawless block stuff, and even do the flawless block attacks when I was playing Ava earlier. I felt really proud of myself. I usually fuck that shit up every time. But, you know, she parried it too, so gotta be careful. Look at this damage.
So solid, he actually got the flawless block off that.
No confirming the fatal blow. Is he saving it for later? There might not be a later. Oh, there will be a later indeed, as Cleave gonna open it up with the lumbar check here to put a round on the board.
No. Coisy's gonna take advantage of that for sure.
Yeah, it's a big punish. Also caught Cleave perhaps feathering that block button.
Cleave is looking for the flawless block for a third time there. Oh, that was interesting.
Yeah, that was real interesting.
Using the blood boil to stand him up and get the hit off of that blood ball.
Yeah, I think he actually gets less damage for that, but it's an interesting sort of approach, and definitely gets plus range out of it, I would assume.
No.
And that's gonna do it! Give me the brutal. Come on, there's gotta be one. I don't know what it is, but... Oh no, I didn't even curse! I didn't even realize! Doesn't count. Doesn't count! Coisy with a flawless victory, though. I didn't even see that health bar. Or is it? Did he heal?
It wasn't. Yeah, he healed.
That's why. That's why. Alright, well... The hood flawlesses aren't real. That doesn't count.
Yeah, obviously it didn't say flawless, though. Hood flawlesses definitely don't count.
I thought I was losing my touch there for a moment, man. Alright, so Coisy on the board first here. I will say this, though. Cleave was actually doing a really good job there of trying to hang and stay in contention with Coisy. So Coisy, a very daunting opponent, but Cleave unfazed by things. Looks like he's going to go right back into this dirty scoundrel Kano and see if he can find the proper opening.
And Cleave was actually playing a bit of Robocop. I'm glad that he's doing the smarter pick here using Kano. Maybe somebody he's more familiar with, but I just feel like against certain opponents, Robocop is just gonna get bodied. Even though Robocop does do well against, you know, Skarlet, because she does have a good amount of zoning tools that Robocop will go right under with his low gunshot. It's just his frames are just so discriminating.
I also think that Cleave's Robocop is still in the shop, right? Like, Kano is a character he's much more confident and comfortable within. And when you find yourself up against Coisy of all players, I think that you really have to go with your A game. Bring in a character that you're still kind of working on, still fleshing out. That's something that Coisy is absolutely going to be able to manipulate and take advantage of, even if it's a matchup that isn't as bad as it might be for other characters.
Right now, he's getting put in the corner. Coisy's going to take advantage of those plus frames now.
Cleave hesitating there, respecting those frames too heavily. I love how much Coisy's been healing as well. Like, the heal is such a huge part of Skarlet's game plan. The ability to have basically like 1200, 1300 health ultimately because of how often she can just snatch back another 80 health at the end of those blood spurts. I think that's really, really powerful for the character. Cleave got close to shutting it down there though, but yet again, Coisy, ever elusive, unable to be locked down, and that will be round 1 here. The Blood Witch. Nice, gonna be a full launcher here. Cleave doesn't have breakaway either to stop this. The Blood Boil at the end, this is gonna be so much damage with the amp. 35% for that. That is impressive damage. Crushing blow as well. Now this is a flawless that he's working on. Come on, tickle him. Oh no. Coisy's too powerful. Okay, we're good.
36%, that's insane.
Oh, there goes the flawless victory at least. Cleave has done his duty as far as I'm concerned. Lumbar check, trying to stay alive. And the flawless block on the jump in. Coisy, so talented. Such a dangerous competitor to go up against. Even that, even your offense can start to work against you if it's too predictable or too easy to see coming, which is exactly what Coisy did with that flawless block on the jump in. Also want to give a thanks to Moki Blazer for the follow. Glad you're having fun with us here in the Nightmare series. This is currently our LCQ, the last chance for many of our players to qualify here.
Yeah, and that was a fantastic performance from Coisy. I mean, the first match, I mean, Cleave was doing some work to Coisy with this Ripper Kano, but hey, and there we go. Cleave bringing Robocop right out of the shop. Gonna say, I'm gonna give him a shot, see how he does against Coisy. And we'll see.
Yes, indeed we shall. So, this is going to be a lot of gunshots here. He's going with the, what is it, OCP's or Prime Directive, I think is what it's called.
Yeah, Prime Directive.
So this is going to be the low gunshot, although Skarlet does have some tools that you can't necessarily duck under. Blood Spurt and Blood Ball will be duckable, but the Blood Trail as well as the Blood Boil that comes out of the ground, those are going to be problematic, as not going to be able to duck underneath those. Nice use of those plus frames to go right into a throw here.
Yeah, it's almost like it's its own little 50-50 right there, because those frames give you enough advantage that you can either mix it up between a strike or a throw. So
he has the same thing off of his 1-2-1 if you don't cancel it and stuff too. It's like plus 13 on hit, so that's part of the strategy in the variation with the command grab even is, am I going for mid command grab or like what am I doing after these plus frames that I have? Ooh, shots fired over the head. No punish, though, from Coisy, but Fatal Blow territory has now been breached. Cleave starting to look in trouble here. Ooh, got the flawless block, but the Blood Boil.
Gonna boil that Murphy.
Thank you for the follow, Trash Man. Glad you're having fun with us. And there we go. Coisy now on set point here. 1 round away from sending Cleave home 3-0. These have been quick opening matches here in today's LCQ.
Trying to stabilize back using some of those low gunshot and zoning tools.
You gotta be careful with that. I believe that that string is actually maybe even punishable because he has to do the whole thing of putting the gun away, which is a tell that you're not shooting the rest of it. And it can't be special canceled. That last hit, the second 2 is not special cancelable. You're either shooting the guns or you're putting it away and you're done. There we go.
Very nice use of the interactable there. Oh, but the flawless block coming from Coisy, showing some of the good stuff.
I can see Cleave trying to get the flawless block on that forward 4. I can see him kind of letting go of block real quick. And Coisy hasn't committed to that string yet because of that. He saw that Cleave knows how to do that, so he hasn't really been testing that water. I like that adjustment from Coisy to not fall into that trap.
Cleave trying to protect himself, using the short hops to get over the Blood Boil, but then low blood. Oh, God!
Ooh. What? She bounces them off the ground?
Skarlet wins.
I've actually never seen that one. That was actually awesome.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. I'm seeing that, Zombie.